Beneath Tokyo's neon lights and endless traffic lies a forgotten world, a maze of tunnels and chambers built when Japan's empire teetered on the edge of destruction. As U.S. bombers turned the city into firestorms, the imperial government secretly carved a second Tokyo underground. This was not a legend, it was an act of survival, hidden from ordinary citizens. These bunkers were built to preserve command functions and protect the nation's leadership. The deeper they went, the more elaborate the tunnels became, layered floors, ventilation systems, and escape routes to the suburbs. Even today, some entrances remain sealed and erased from all official records, leaving behind chilling whispers of what may still lie below. The Imperial Japanese Army's engineering corps began planning this secret network in 1943, when defeat seemed distant but inevitable. Their designs were inspired by Germany's underground fortifications. Combining military precision with Japanese adaptability, each chamber had a coded designation: communication hub, supply vault, or command post. The construction effort involved hundreds of engineers and thousands of conscripted laborers. Using manual drills and reinforced concrete, they burrowed beneath ministries, shrines, and even temples. To conceal the project under sacred grounds, the army called it Project Shiraitoshi, the underground city. Whispers of a secret bunker for Emperor Hirohito have circulated for decades. Historians believe the imperial refuge was constructed beneath the imperial palace, shielded by reinforced concrete, and accessed through camouflaged passageways near the moat. It was meant to protect Japan's divine ruler during the expected invasion of Honshu. The bunker reportedly featured filtered air systems, telephone lines to military HQs, and even a private shrine for the emperor's prayers. Though post-war American investigators searched the palace grounds, they found only blocked corridors and collapsed tunnels. No photograph or plan of the imperial refuge has ever surfaced, keeping the myth alive. While the emperor's refuge remains speculation, the Ichigaya bunker was very real. Built under the Army's General Staff HQ, it served as the nerve center for wartime operations across the Pacific. Commanders gathered in dim rooms lit by lanterns and radios, issuing orders even as Tokyo burned above them. The facility contained dormitories, map rooms, and escape tunnels leading to safe zones. U.S. occupation forces later documented portions of the complex, but noted that some sections were deliberately collapsed by the Japanese before surrender. It was from these hidden halls that Japan's generals coordinated their last defense, a war conducted from beneath the earth. The construction was grueling and secretive. Forced laborers from Korea, China, and Okinawa worked alongside Japanese soldiers in suffocating conditions. Many were never told the purpose of the tunnels they dug. Guards threatened severe punishment for anyone who spoke about what they saw. Water leaks, collapsing ceilings, and toxic fumes killed dozens. Yet, the network expanded daily, stretching from the Imperial District toward suburban Tokyo. Survivors recalled narrow shafts echoing with the clang of metal and whispered prayers, a hidden underworld shaped by fear and obedience. When American B-29 bombers unleashed firestorms in March 1945, Tokyo's surface turned into a sea of fire. Entire districts were erased overnight. Yet, below ground, the government clung to control through hidden telegraph wires and war maps. The bunkers became sanctuaries amid apocalypse. Officials believed the underground city would preserve the empire's continuity. Even as the capital crumbled, they sent coded messages to outlying bases. Unaware that Japan's fate was already sealed in the skies, the tunnels echoed not with victory, but with denial, a subterranean illusion of power as the nation burned above. Tokyo Imperial University, now the University of Tokyo, had one of the most mysterious underground networks. The campus served as a hub for research tied to Japan's advanced weapons programs, including radar, jet propulsion, and chemical defense. Eyewitnesses described sealed laboratories beneath engineering buildings, where scientists worked around the clock. Some allied reports after the war hinted that captured documents referred to Project Radian, experimental energy and weapon tests conducted underground to avoid detection. Those tunnels remain, sealed under the modern campus, their true purpose never publicly revealed. As defeat loomed, Japan began hiding national treasures and gold reserves in secure underground vaults. Some were meant for post-war recovery, others for secrecy. Many rumors connect these sites to the fabled Yamashita treasure, suggesting part of it never left Tokyo at all. Eyewitnesses from the finance ministry claimed they saw sealed steel containers being lowered into tunnels beneath government buildings. After 1945, Allied forces found signs of concrete barriers and collapsed corridors, but never the rumored gold, whether stolen, buried deeper, or mythologized. The treasure story keeps the underground legend alive. In 1945, as Japan prepared for invasion, secret research moved entirely underground. Facilities beneath Tokyo, Chiba, and Saitama experimented with chemical agents, sonic weapons, and prototype aircraft. Some scientists were transferred from Unit 731's biological division to these hidden labs. After surrender, Allied inspection teams discovered destroyed notes and melted instruments, suggesting a hurried evacuation. Locals later claimed to hear machinery operating for days after the war's end, as if someone was still inside. These tunnels, sealed ever since, fuel conspiracy theories about lost technology buried beneath modern Tokyo. When Emperor Hirohito's surrender broadcast echoed across Japan on August 15, 1945, chaos broke out underground. Officers destroyed sensitive files, smashed radios, and sealed corridors with explosives. Some refused to surface, believing surrender to be dishonor worse than death. American occupation troops found bunkers filled with ash, broken telephones, and cryptic wall markings. The deeper chambers were flooded intentionally, trapping any remaining evidence. These were not just physical collapses, they were symbolic burials of an empire's secrets. As Tokyo rose from the ashes in the 1950s, bulldozers unknowingly paved over history. The government avoided discussing underground structures, labeling them as air raid shelters to simplify records. Yet, construction workers occasionally hit reinforced walls that no blueprint had mentioned. Geologists studying Tokyo's soil later found hollow cavities running beneath central wards, too symmetrical to be natural. Some were quietly filled with cement, while others were ignored. The post-war boom buried not just the tunnels, but the truth of their creation. In modern times, subway engineers and urban explorers have stumbled upon blocked passages sealed with wartime concrete in old metro lines like Marunouchi and Hibiya. Rumors persist of bricked-up doors that lead to nowhere. Some entrances bear pre-war metal signage, rusted beyond recognition. One report from the 1970s described a tunnel branching away from a government subway line, ending abruptly at a solid wall, a wall with air still flowing through cracks. Whether coincidence or cover-up, these entrances remain tantalizing windows into the city's hidden past. When journalists question the existence of an organized wartime tunnel network, government agencies deflect, citing insufficient data. However, declassified U.S. occupation records mention a complex subterranean communication system discovered beneath Tokyo in late 1945. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government refuses to confirm these findings, claiming such tunnels were repurposed or destroyed. Yet maintenance maps for utilities often include unmarked voids. Every denial only deepens public fascination and suspicion about what lies below official silence. Today, commuters rush through Shinjuku Station, unaware they walk above forgotten corridors once filled with soldiers and scientists. Some maintenance workers report hearing metallic echoes late at night from sealed shafts. Others find old cables and rusted machinery embedded in concrete walls. The city's constant vibration from subways and skyscrapers occasionally reopens cracks in old tunnels. It's as if the lost city beneath Tokyo refuses to be completely buried. The ground itself still remembers the empire's final heartbeat. The lost city beneath Tokyo remains one of World War II's least understood legacies, a monument of fear, engineering, and secrecy. Whether it hides treasure, forgotten weapons, or only silence, it stands as a reminder of a nation's final descent underground. Every sealed tunnel represents not just a physical space, but a memory entombed. The next time you walk through Tokyo's streets or ride its subways, remember, beneath your feet may lie the sleeping remains of an empire that refused to vanish quietly,